Most men over 50 are losing testosterone, not because of age, but because of how they sit. That's right. The very posture that once kept your body powerful has disappeared from your life. When you were a kid, you could drop into a deep squat for hours, playing, resting, thinking. Today, you struggle to reach the floor without your knees cracking or your hips screaming for mercy. And here's the shock. That simple resting squat, the way your ancestors cooked, hunted, and lived, is the #1 exercise that reactivates your testosterone, blood flow, and erections. Naturally. No supplements, no machines, just gravity, and your body remembering what it was designed to do. You see, when you stop using your hips, your pelvis shuts down. When your pelvis shuts down, blood stops circulating where it matters most. That's why you feel weaker, slower, and less alive. I'm Dr. Helen Carter, a men's health and performance coach. And today, I'll show you how to bring back that lost power through one movement 99% of men ignore. Stay with me, because once you understand this, you'll never sit the same way again. Let's be honest. Most men over 50 don't move anymore. They manage. They sit, they drive, they work behind a screen, they rest on a couch, and they call it taking it easy. But the truth is, the body you don't use shuts down. When you sit for hours every day, your hips tighten, your glutes go to sleep, your pelvic floor, the base of your masculinity, forgets how to switch on. And when that happens, blood flow drops, testosterone levels fall, and erections weaken. You start to notice it in small ways. You wake up tired even after 8 hours of sleep. Your workouts feel heavier. Your energy dips after lunch. And one morning, you realize your body doesn't respond like it used to. You stop chasing things that once excited you. You tell yourself it's just aging. But deep down, you know something's missing. It's not just strength you've lost. It's connection. Connection to your body, your confidence, your fire. The part of you that used to feel alive, grounded, and unstoppable. It's not age, it's disconnection. You've disconnected from the part of your body that fuels strength, virility, and drive. The solution isn't found in pills or hormones. It's found in movement, the kind your ancestors practiced every single day. Movements that kept warriors strong, hunters agile, and men powerful well into old age. And the most powerful one of all is the deep squat hold, the resting position of vitality that almost every modern man has forgotten. There's a position your body was born to master, and yet most men have lost it completely. It's not a gym pose, it's not a yoga move, it's the resting squat, the natural posture of strength, balance, and male vitality. For thousands of years, men lived close to the ground. They cooked, worked, and even shared stories while resting in a deep squat. Look at farmers in Asia, tribes in Africa, or monks in the mountains. They still do it today, and their joints, digestion, and energy stay young because of it. In Okinawa, elders can still drop into a deep squat with ease at 80 years old. They call it sitting with the earth. Their secret to longevity isn't supplements, it's movement. A full-body prayer that keeps blood, breath, and spirit alive. The deep squat isn't just about flexibility, it's about function. When you drop into it, your hips open, your spine realigns, and your pelvic floor, the muscle that controls blood flow and erections, comes back online. It reawakens that powerful chain that connects your breath, your core, and your manhood. Science now confirms what ancient cultures always knew. When your hips move freely, testosterone production improves, circulation increases, and the nervous system calms. Your body starts producing nitric oxide more efficiently, the molecule responsible for erections and vascular health. It sounds simple, right? But here's the test. Hold that position for just 60 seconds. You'll feel your heartbeat in your pelvis, your legs tremble, and your breath deepen. That's your body remembering what it was designed to do, This is not exercise. This is reconnection. And now, let's bring it back. One breath, one squat at a time. Let's bring your strength back, starting from the ground up. Find a quiet space. Barefoot if you can. Feel the floor under you. Solid, stable, alive. This is where your power begins. Stand with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width. Point your toes outward about 15 to 30 degrees. Take a deep breath in through your nose, 4 seconds in and 6 seconds out. Now, begin to lower your hips slowly, like you're sitting into an invisible chair. Keep your heels grounded, your spine tall, your chest lifted, and your eyes forward, not down. As you drop deeper, let your elbows rest gently inside your knees. Use them to push your knees slightly open. This opens your hips and frees your lower back. Now breathe again. Slow, deep, steady. You've just entered the resting squat. It's not about how far you go. It's about how connected you feel. Hold this position for 30 to 60 seconds if you're a beginner. If your ankles or hips feel tight, place a rolled towel or small block under your heels. Over time, build up to 90 to 120 seconds per round. Do 2 to 3 rounds a day, morning or evening, when your body feels stiff. As you hold, imagine drawing energy up from the ground, through your feet, into your hips, and up your spine. Each breath feeds that current. Each exhale releases decades of tension. Don't rush. Don't force. The goal isn't to look perfect. It's to feel grounded, awake, and strong. Your legs will shake, your breath will deepen, and you'll feel a pulse, a subtle warmth, spreading through your pelvis. That's blood flow returning. That's your testosterone waking up. This simple posture teaches patience, control, and grounding. It's not about strength, it's about stillness. Because when your body can rest low, your energy can rise high. Stand back up slowly. Inhale deeply. Exhale with power. That, right there, is the feeling most men have forgotten. When you hold that deep squat, something powerful starts to happen inside you. Your breath slows down, your heart rate balances, and your nervous system, the control center for your hormones, begins to reset. The hips are not just joints, they are the gateway of your circulation. When they stay locked for years, blood struggles to reach your pelvis, the source of nitric oxide, testosterone, and every strong erection you've ever had. But when you open them, everything flows again. Your glutes, pelvic floor, and diaphragm start to work together, like 3 gears of one machine. Each deep breath pumps new oxygen into your blood. Each exhale relaxes your body's tension and signals your endocrine system. It's safe to produce again. Testosterone rises naturally when your body feels grounded and your breath deep. It's not magic, it's biology. You're restoring the balance between stress and strength, the same balance that once made men powerful, calm, and full of drive. And as you rise from that squat, slowly, with control, notice how you feel, lighter, steadier, more awake. That warmth in your core, that calm confidence in your chest. That's your masculinity returning, one breath at a time. This is what men lost when they stopped moving this way, and this is what you can rebuild, starting today. Every man loses power when he forgets how to connect to the ground. When you sit high and live shallow, you drift away from your own strength. But the moment you drop into that deep squat, your body remembers. It remembers how to breathe. It remembers how to move. It remembers how to feel alive. The ground is where every system of your body begins: blood flow, posture, balance, and even testosterone. When your feet press firmly into it, your nervous system calms. When your pelvis opens, your blood moves freely. And when blood moves freely, control, performance, and confidence follow. After 1 week, you'll notice it. The way you stand taller, breathe deeper, and wake up with energy again. After 2, your knees stop aching, your hips move freely, your posture straightens. And then one morning, you realize you didn't just rebuild your strength, You rebuilt your confidence. You don't need a gym. You don't need pills. You just need 7 minutes a day and the courage to return to what makes you a man. Do this daily for 1 week. 2 to 3 rounds of deep squat holds. Then tell me in the comments what you notice first: your energy, your focus, or your control. I'm Dr. Helen Carter, men's health and performance coach. Remember this: when your body moves like it was designed to, your power doesn't fade with age, it multiplies. So start today. Reclaim your strength, reclaim your manhood, and let the ground remind you who you really are.